Hey, what's up, everyone? Pase Baller here. We are now on today's edition, January 30, 2023. We got a lot of games for today, man. We got 8 games in total. To kick things off, we will be talking about this game between Orlando Magic and Philadelphia 76ers. That'll happen at around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. And I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread that is given, it's minus 10.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, Philadelphia 76ers. Now, before we proceed, let's check on the standings and the rankings of both teams, both belonging to the Eastern Conference. For Philadelphia 76ers, they are at number 2 with a record of 32 wins and 16 losses, while for Orlando Magic, they are at number 13 with a record of 19 wins and 31 losses. So here we go. Philadelphia 76ers, they are having the home court advantage at this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams had their rest last night, so we can skip that part. Obviously, in terms of momentum, we got to give it to Philadelphia 76ers because approaching this game, man, they are on fire. They are having a 7-game winning streak, and if you take a look at their form, man, they have won 9 out of their last 10 games. While for Orlando Magic, approaching this game, they are actually having back-to-back losses. Now let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. For Orlando Magic, there's just one player out, OKK. So that's actually a huge improvement for Orlando Magic because normally, if you would see Orlando Magic, the list of their injuries are just like 5 to 6 players. But now I'm happy to see that there's just one. Maybe 2, but again, for today, there's just one, and that's OKK. Now, for Philadelphia 76ers, there's just one player listed down here, and that's Joel Embiid. He is listed as questionable for this game, so we ain't really sure whether he will be joining or not. I mean, I've seen a lot of cases wherein Joel Embiid was listed as questionable, but then, like an hour before the game, he would actually suit up, so I don't know. It's really hard to predict whenever you see Joel Embiid listed as questionable. It's almost as good as probable. I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard. Okay, so to talk about this game, I mean, obviously Philadelphia 76ers, just like what I said earlier, they are on fire. They're one of the hottest teams right now in the league. Man, 7-game winning streak. Is there anything longer than that? Nah, that's the longest winning streak that we have right now. Is it correct? Yeah, that's the longest winning streak that we have right now in the NBA, 7 games. And I'm looking for Philadelphia 76ers to highly likely extend that on this game. They are at home. They got momentum. They got Harden, possibly Joel Embiid. The question here is whether they would be able to cover the spread of 10.5. For me, that's a bit big, but that's a bit reasonable, man. If you take a look at the Philadelphia 76ers' standings, and if you take a look at Orlando Magic, I mean, 10.5 is a bit reasonable. But then if you would actually check on the history of these two, the history of these two teams, Orlando Magic, they may have been losing, and as what their standing suggests. But in terms of covering the spread, they are very good at it. They are very good at it. For Philadelphia 76ers, they have this tendency to actually not really push, if you know what I'm saying, whenever they go up against a team that they know they can beat and a team that they know that they will beat. They have this tendency to really not push as hard as they could, and that is understandable. I mean, everyone tends to do that. I mean, some would deny that nah, we're not doing that, but everyone does that. Sometimes unconsciously, but and again, that's understandable. Of course, you don't want to exhaust yourself, and of course, you want to you want to preserve yourselves into harder days, into days wherein you would go up against against better teams, against stronger teams at that. This is going to be tough because, again, Philadelphia 76ers, with how they are right now, they are very much capable of doing a blowout with pretty much any team in the league, just like what they've shown against Denver Nuggets couple of nights ago. They were down, but then at the end of the game, they were able to bring home the W. This is going to be tough, but I'm on the side with Orlando Magic. I guess 10.5 is a bit big. Orlando Magic, they are young and they are hustlers. They don't, they don't stop playing, so they will just keep on grabbing that ball. They will just keep on shooting. And maybe in the fourth quarter, if Philadelphia 76ers already know that they already got this W, at their bag. Maybe that's a perfect opportunity for Orlando Magic to try to score more, and maybe I'm looking at the possibility of Orlando Magic actually covering the spread. Not really expecting a whole lot for Orlando Magic, like to beat Philadelphia, but I'm expecting Orlando Magic to at least cover the spread, especially that they are healthy right now. I mean, there's just one player out, so they can actually do a lot of rotations, a lot of testings in terms of trying to defend James Harden and perhaps Joel Embiid if Joel Embiid will be playing. My pick would be Orlando plus 10.5. Again, that's Magic plus 10.5. Peace out, Pase love, and God bless.